And another thing, I'm rambling today. So, me as a person, I have only worn my hair. I've had braids, tinge. And when I got braids, I think I was like 14 because my mom was like, that's for grown people. I didn't even really wear braids growing up. It was twisted up, or I had it in a ponytail, or it was, I would get it blown out. And I didn't even get a perm until I was 16 because that's for grown people. So when I see people who, I'm trying to look at the camera, who are like, oh, I'm scared of my hair. Now, I will say, when I first stopped with the perm, because I had burned myself putting the perm in myself, I was like, let me take a break because I'm just rushing through this. And then I'm like, I don't even know why. I think when I stopped, I was like 22 or 23. And I got my first perm was 16. I was only perm for like a couple years anyways, like 6. Um, but also I live in an area, ain't nobody else around here was having no bust down. Thank God. I wouldn't make it in this high school scenario that I be seeing these kids. My mama is not buying no $200 wig in no way, shape, or form. I better figure something out with this hair on my head. I don't want to make it look like I'm bald headed. Because I don't get it. They add some length to it. I don't want to need another cut. But anyways, my hair be super frizzy. Oh well, you got a problem with it. Every now and then I might put some. I don't like my hair all gooped up with a whole bunch of junk either. Because people be like, define your curls. What about the way your hair grows out of your head? What? What about the way your hair grows out of your head? This is how the hair grows out of my head. I don't have nothing slicking nothing down. And now I randomly bump into. Now every now and then it does get dry and it be all over my head. But I usually keep it wet, condition every couple of. And I clarify my hair, meaning I scrub the roots out of. But I don't use a bunch of product in my head either. I don't like that. And I sweat in my head too, so that's whatever I put in my hair be dripping down and causing pimples. And you see, I don't play with my skin. I don't play with my skin. Anyway, um, they got a little glow because I just put on some sunscreen. I'm still on the. Is the sunscreen a tactic to give us cancer? You know, I grew up in a black, like Dr. Umar said, if you don't want to be black, that's fine. Stay away from me. Get away from me. I digress. Um, I do want to talk about, but I hate to see black women who don't like it. My sister has never had a permit. She's 20. And you know what? She picks that kind of stuff up for me because now when I don't have a bust down middle part. I'm talking about wigs, and I do have two clip on wigs. I don't even wear them. If I straighten my hair when I know it's time because my hair, I don't know what it is, but it will lock up on me because I also don't sit there and constantly tug on my hair. But hair is subjective. Like if your hair was gonna grow, it was gonna grow. Aside from you getting sick, I done got sick. My hair done fell out. I'm talking about I done had patches where this patch of my head right here where I burnt it off in the perm was literally. Now I still don't have quite as much density. I know you can't see because it's camera quality as it had before, but I was shocked when it grew back. But if that's what kind of DNA you have, unless you really, really, I mean, age your hair things regardless, but if your hair was gonna grow, that's kind of like nothing you can do to your hair to make it not grow. If you was bald headed, everybody else in your family bald headed, you probably gonna be bald headed. If everybody in your family had long hair, you probably gonna have long hair. That's just the way the hiccups happen, but it's probably gonna go back. That's just how it goes. So when people be like hair growing, and also if I do want my hair to like bounce back kind of quick, because I don't mind cutting it off, I'll cut my hair like when it's straight to this length. So then I'll have like a little afro that's like about this big. I'd be liking it like that. But if I be wanting to get out of that process quicker, I'll just massage my head. I'm sorry, you don't need the oil. It's the massaging that makes hair grow. But anyways, this is like a whole nother. But it makes me sad when I see, I don't know if that discourse is over here on TikTok, but that makes me sad. And you know what? Another thing too is my idea or my comfortability with wearing my hair really came from me. Now I had to grow out of that constantly blow drying it, because I got tired of like frying it down every time I saw a curl. And then one day I was like, I actually said to someone, I was like, I gotta blow dry my hair and that's gonna make me late. And my mom was like, just wear it like that. And I was like, why am I always blow drying my hair? Has the European... So I was like, yeah, let me wear my hair. And I've been wearing it since then. But like I said, I live in an area where people... Because when I went across town, and you could kind of see how people always have a bust down situation in their hair. And you kind of be like, oh, this is different. So literally your geolocation, that's a whole nother topic. Your geolocation affects you a lot more than like literally where you were naturally born affects you, even down to your religion. You probably only do this religion. I love the Lord. But if you were somewhere else, you would have to probably grow and get to know the Lord, because that's not what they do over there in that particular area. But I want to get on there. We'll talk about here. But if I was in Tampa, Miami, so Orlando, I probably would never wear my hair. I don't like stuff in my head though, because I sweat a lot up here. And I love a nice humid day. Oh my God, my curls be on fleek, just soaking up all the moisture. It's a little humid today. Fantastic. I was like, oh, it's going to be a great curl day when I walk outside and it's humid, which is 75% of the days here in Florida. As you can see, I be all over the place. I do want to start posting more, but I don't know what to post about. I could go in so many different areas, but this new thing about the hair psychosis, oh my God, it breaks my heart, because I literally cut my hair so short that, and I don't even know what hair type I have. It look a mess sometimes, I guess. And it's different in different areas. Yeah, it's curling up back here. It's fuzz up here. Now, if I put some gel up there, it'll get in formation, but why? For who? If I want it to be in formation, it's not a thing that's like hanging on in the back of my mind. But anyway, I hate when... And then I also hate when I see that people talk about like black women don't wear their hair, they're scared to wear their hair. Not the black women I'm around. I tried to get Kaylee to get a bust, that's my sister, to get a bust down for prom, and she was like, that's not my aesthetic. Alright. I ain't raised you like that, you're right. But it's something new. She got super long hair. Her hair go down to her back strap. So in her mind, which is true, she could just blow it out. She don't need no weave to bust her hair down. But I'm like, yeah, but you like protecting the rest of it, and then you only. But all it do is make you burn up the front of your head, and I done did that before too. But like I said, everybody else in my hair, I always had long hair, so I just, if I don't want to wait to grow it off, I'll just cut it off. And I have shears too, not just scissors. I have actual shears in my house, but that makes me sad. My homegirl, shout out to Shauna. She had dreads down to her behind and cut them off her head. She didn't cut them to her shoulder or something like that. She cut them off. Period, queen. I am not my hair. I am not the skin. But yeah, and I'm not. And also, I do other stuff where I don't necessarily have it out. Like I'll wear 2 braids, or I'll twist it down, 2 strand twist. I'm talking about all the way back like that. I wear it in a puff. I don't necessarily have it out all the time, but at the same time, I do have it out all the time. I got a couple bands. I used to wear bands all the time. I'll start wearing them. And I remember with this Puerto Rican girl, but she was darker than me at Walmart. And she was like, I'm Puerto Rican. You're black. No. I'm black American. You're black Puerto Rican. We are black. She was trying to tell me she was like, but I'm darker than you. Same ship, different location. We had different drop off points, boo. And she was like, my hair is nappier than yours. Just because you speak Spanish, that doesn't put a different curl pattern in your DNA. We're just in different locations with the same person. Your conquistador spoke something else than my conquistador. Unfortunately. Nonetheless, but she was like, blow it out, blow it out, blow it out. What if I don't want to blow it out? Why is my hair being nappy? What they got to do with you? And I was like 23, so I was just starting to wear it out. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of something. And that's one thing about me that I do love. I'll take all things into consideration. But if it's a no, that would literally be a no for me. Like if I'm saying that it's no, that would be a no for me. But thank you for I do consider all sides, but once I'm comfortable with my decision, to the loop.